Do you understand? It's something that we've internalized so deeply that if you're someone who likes to spit in somebody's mouth while fucking, maybe you like orgies or threesome, maybe you're a swinger or a cuck that enjoys watching their partner get their back blown out. Some people enjoy period blood or scatophilia. I do not encourage that you look up scatophilia. I do not endorse that at all. Or maybe you like being a naughty nurse instead of just a good nurse who perhaps enjoys checking people's pulse and other non-disclosed areas. The further and further you draw away from otherwise vanilla activity and sex is the further and further that it is more appropriate and deemed as more appropriate to refer to yourself as a super freak or a sexual freak. I'll go even a step further, right? Because we have the tale or folklore of Sodom and Gomorrah, right? You may notice during Pride Month or any celebration of LGBTQ communities that you'll see a lot of people rocking quote unquote devil horns, right? Walking around with pitchforks, not because they themselves view themselves as a devil, but because they recognize that the Christian household around them has deemed their entire born identity as a sin in the same likeness as that of a murderer. And it is handled as such. And so you'll see a lot of gay men, gay women, trans men during Pride Month or other celebrations rocking devil horns and devil tails. It's because they recognize that due to being colonized under the Christian household says that both a murderer and someone who's just naturally born gay or lesbian or trans is going to the exact same hell. And so they create a sexual satire, right? To essentially combat that notion, right? All right, I'll be the devil that you think I am. If that's what you think of me. This is why Lil Nas in his music video, call me in the morning, call me in the morning, I'll be on the way, right? He's sliding down a fucking stripper pole into the deepest depths of hell. Not because he deems himself to be the devil, but because he knows that's how same-sex marriage, same-sex unionship, same-sex love is viewed. Even if you're not religious, that is how it is viewed. Think about that. And so, because he recognizes that's how it's viewed, he also recognizes he is deemed by society as that of a freak. A freak. But the reality is, if we all just deemed every single sexual expression as that to be the spectrum of sexuality, right? Then no one would be deemed as a freak because there would be no outliers. Because we were already have established a culture that wasn't based off of the oppression of sexuality, but was based off of the liberation of exploring the deepest depths of intimacy. There would be no freaks. You understand?